So for فطاير لحمه, after I did the dough and I already teach you what to do, I put about 1 big onion here and about four tomatoes and about 2 big grinded meats, this big each, like 1 handful. And you again, but the onions and the tomatoes, you have to grind them. And for spicing, I put 1 teaspoon of 7 spices. I put 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon or half teaspoon of pepper. So half teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of 7 spices, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna add all this here, and then I'm gonna add pomegranate syrup. So you put how much you like. So probably about this much. And if you have pine seeds, you could also do. Then I'm gonna mix them together and show you. Here I'm mixing everything together. Try to mix them as much as you can. That's the final result. So that's what we're gonna spread over the dough. We don't want them to be too watery, because if they are too watery, then we cannot spread them on the dough. They will damage the dough. Okay, so we did put here about 3 handful of meat, like that, and about 4 medium tomatoes, like this, and a big onion, or 1.5 onion, but make big onion and a half maybe. And then that's how the texture should be. Not watery, just like that. And now the dough, I'm gonna show you how is the dough. So that's the dough is ready now. See how? And then we're gonna start forming it. Just keep watching. I kept this dough for an hour and a half maximum, and then I start working with it. Now I'm collecting the dough. I'm gonna cut it into balls, and there where we're gonna start forming the لحمه بعجين, or meat in a dough. So to start, I'll get a piece of plastic in here and spread some flour on it so that the dough doesn't stick, so that it sits comfortably before start baking it. And now I cut the dough into pieces and turn that into bowl, like that. And I will leave them to rest for 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna start baking the لحمه بعجين, meat in the dough. Now we're gonna spread the dough and make sides for it like that, so that when you put the stuffing, it doesn't fall. Now you're spreading the meat on the top of the dough. Don't make it too thick, so that the meat could cook fast with the dough. And on 300 or 400 degrees we bake. And now after 15 minutes of baking, you will see from down that they are getting red, but we want to bake the up so that this cooks. So I put it on brûle 500 for 5 minutes, but before I put it like 15 minutes on 400 to bake from down, and I put 5 minutes to bake on 500 on brûle, so that the meat cooks very well, to make sure that the meat is cooked very well. So the heat would up, as you see. I'm putting the fire up here to cook the meat. And now I feel that the meat is ready.